Well, that's a title screen we haven't seen in a while. Welcome back to Strive. It's been a bit since we've gone through this. So last time we played, Unica was new, but we have another character on top of a bunch of balance changes and a new ranked mode. So I'll meet you guys in training where we go over our latest character. Okay, and here is Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the anime based off of the Cyberpunk 2077 game by CD Projekt Red, which is in turn based off of the board game, which I think is just called Cyberpunk. Or I don't think it's 2077. I think it was something else because back then, you know, 2077 was too far away. But anyway, so Lucy's a hacker who lives in that city who gets into all sorts of trouble. I personally haven't watched Cyberpunk Edgerunners, even though I really want to, because I've heard a lot of good things about it. But I get the gist that she's a hacker. She's a kind of femme fatale-ish, very interesting slang that everyone says in that show. So I hear it's good. I would recommend watching it. I'll watch it at some point. But she's a cool character, I think, that fits Strive's design. Like, she looks like she could be a Strive character in a lot of ways, too, I think. So, not the worst choice, I think, for their first ever guest fighter. But if we start talking about how she plays, you start looking at some of her moves, like her punches, and her 6P and stuff. It's like, okay, so she's got some weird wire stuff, but she seems pretty basic. Her kicks seem also pretty solid. This one feels like it ends a little too quickly. This feels like a good move, but I don't know what the consensus actually is. Also, I love how she runs. Like, she goes, she looks all cute and it looks all sassy and confident here. Looks kind of cute as she's walking back, and then she just starts booking it. It's not like the girl run that you see in some things where they got the hands up. It's just going for it. Anyway, but you start getting to her interesting stuff with her mono wire for her slash and heavy slashes. So far slash hits from round start, which is nice, and you can even hit it again to do another attack to bring the opponent towards you. That also applies to the crouching one, which is nice. I don't think, yeah, you can't go from crouching to standing though with her. I think you're kind of locked in once you do it, so it's a little weird. But yeah, it's a decent way to kind of bring them in. Her jumping one seems like it has decent range, all things told. And then her heavy slash also has pretty decent range. That can also hit from round start. And then she has her jumping one, which is a pretty big jump in. And then her her crouching one is like ridiculous. Look at that. That's a huge everything above her basically. That's gonna hit here. I'm gonna make them jump and just kind of show you. That's gonna hit from so high up. It just, yeah, like I'm not even on screen and it can still hit. I just think that's funny. But yeah, that's a good move. And then she's got a forward heavy slash, which hits pretty hard, knocks him up. It's like good combo fodder, but it's kind of hard to like confirm into, I think. So overall, like decent buttons. Her dust is nice. Like it sends her forward a little bit, which is nice. So that's cool. And then her sweep does not hit round start. You gotta get a little closer, but it's still not bad. And then her jump dust is kind of weird because like you look at it and go, okay, she's got the wires. It almost looks a little bit like her jumping heavy, but it's hitting with like the knees as she's coming down. And I guess you can air dash out of this, and you can jump cancel out of it, which is weird. But I don't know if it's that good. I personally haven't found much use for it yet. It's a little slow, but I'm sure it's got its like uses here and there. If you're like mix up and stuff, or if you have meter, just Roman cancel out of it. But yeah, overall, you start getting to her specials where she's a little more interesting because she is a balanced character. She's not supposed to be that hard to use, but she's got some stuff. So mono wire, just core circle back with heavy slash. Seems like a pretty basic little whip move, but you can charge it up and it, like, you know, tumbles, sends the enemy up really high and stuff. And you'll also notice it afflicts them with a status. So they get this like error state where the next hit they take puts them in kind of like this. Okay, well, it has to be a wire move, I guess. Here, let's do that again. So I hit him with like a wire move. They kind of just stay in place for a second. So that can kind of let you do some combo extensions that wouldn't be possible. You also don't have to hold it like that long. It's just, you can just kind of charge up a really long time. You can also feint if you, whoops, if you hit punch or dust. So I can like start charging. Nope, I'm good. I'm good actually, and just kind of keep them guessing. So that's kind of cool. And that's kind of like a big part of her kit, just kind of like doing something like that. But you got to be careful because look how far that sends them. They go almost full. They go full screen after that. So you have to be really, really careful. Oh yeah, I don't think I showed. Yeah, you can drag him back in for that. Oh yeah, she has a gun. We can go over that. So this is Unity, and it's really funny because it's like it's really not that strong. You can hold the button down to do up to 3 shots, and it's not really that great. Like it's a little slow to come out. It does destroy and like go through other projectiles though, which is kind of nice. And it you know, decent way to kind of finish off a little combo like that, I guess. But like it's so very slow, and you can actually crouch under the bullet. So if I go in here and if I make him crouch, they just completely go underneath him. So she is not Happy Chaos at all. She's not even Elfelt. And then, so what's the name of this one? I always forget. I think it's something really basic. Sprint attack is one of her other ones. So she just dashes forward, goes a good distance forward. You know, this is her skip neutral. You know, this is her stun dipper. This is her whatever Unica also had, and you can kind of just do whatever you want from there. But you can also do follow-up. So like if I hit slash, I do a sweep after, which maybe it's me. It kind of doesn't look like this is a mid, but this is a low. And I feel like they both look the same to me. This does not look like a low at all, but that's a thing to keep in mind. And then you can also do a cross-up after if you hit heavy slash. So that can be a good way to kind of mess people up. Start the combo, get the party started. And then she also has a DP if you do DP with heavy slash. So this is invincible. It doesn't do a ton of damage though, and you can't normally cancel out of it like a lot of the other DPs. So it's a good way to get people off of you, but I don't really see you using it that much personally. Am I forgetting anything? Yeah, so it's monowire breakout. So yeah, like use it as like a defensive thing more than anything else. And then we have her supers. So her supers are where she gets weird. So if we just do her main super, which is the half circle back forward, it's really basic. Like it has, I think, pretty decent range. I think it'll still hit from here. And it does okay damage, all things told. You know, and it can wall break in the corner. But there's an extra element to it. So if you have an extra 50 tension and they are at a low enough health threshold, and you do the move, you get this extra animation. So that's cool, but it's really situational and kind of hard to land. I've done a little bit. Oh, she's just walking and looking all over you. Yeah, I've done a lot of like, you know, experiment with it, and it's like if I select Elfelt and I put her health down to a certain threshold, there's a threshold where it doesn't trigger because she's still technically alive, and there's a threshold where if I do it, she just dies outright from the initial hit, so it won't trigger it. So it seems really weird, but it's kind of like an instant kill with a little extra flourish, and since Strive does not have instant kills, that's like a big deal, I think. So it's an interesting move. But then we have her other one, which is the half scroll back forward with slash. And this is quick hack. Does this just stay forever? Okay, I was gonna say this does not stay forever. So we bring up a menu from Cyberpunk 2077, and we can just select a bunch of quick hacks. You have a certain amount of RAM that you can use, and these trigger specific effects for a short time. So and you can like just do this from neutral. It doesn't really matter, right? And you can also just kind of do it wherever you want. But then I can also do it out of a combo. And sometimes you can combo afterward, but it kind of depends. Which I think is an interesting thing. But that's where I think her complexity can kind of come into play, because if we look at her command list, they go over all the different things. So, excuse me. So Contagion will basically do a poison effect for a bit. Energy Siphon is lifesteal. You get a little bit of health back. Algorithm Malfunction is the big one. This makes it so that basically they will always take the hit as if it's a counter hit. So it's kind of like the Universe effect from Slayer's Bloodsucking Universe. And this is going to happen mid-combo. So this could lead to even like longer combos than would be possible otherwise, which is like really, really good. So this seems like a big one, which makes sense why it costs so much RAM. Resistance glitch, they build more risk, so like when they're blocking, they'll eventually start taking more damage when they do get hit. And they just changed how risk kind of works in this game, probably with this move in mind. So this seems really good if you just get the opponent to block a bunch. Pacify, they gain less tension while this is active, which is probably going to be good for some niche situations. And then this one just feels like it's there just to be there. This just makes her harder to detect. Which, I mean, depending on the stage you're on, I think it will make her harder to see what she's doing next. But, like, this is what you do because you have some RAM left over, it feels like. But yeah, she's got some interesting moves. And then, we kind of can wait and see, so... You can see them active on me, which is nice. And we can see how that error state helps keep him in the air long enough to keep comboing afterwards. So she's got some cool stuff. Then we can just shoot him at the end. Pew pew pew. And then she lights a cig afterward, because that's what you do in the cyberpunk world. Everyone smokes, I guess. So yeah, she's an interesting character, I think. Like, she's very, to the point, but she does have some elements to her. But the biggest thing to really talk about with this new patch is the change to ranked. So we don't have to use the lobby anymore. We can just go through a menu and fight people. How novel. So we're going to try that today. I'm going to go online with Lucy, and we'll try and see how this system works, and hopefully it goes smoothly. And if it does, I'm more likely to play this game, because I am just so tired of the lobby system. So what do you say we head out there and give that a try? Okay, so in ranked match mode, you'll match against opponents at the same level. Gain and lose RP, rank points, depending on the result of the match. We go from Iron to Vanquisher. The first 10 matches are placement matches to determine your initial rank. And it's per character, which I don't think they say here. Once you reach the highest rank of Vanquisher, you enter a battle for the higher duel rate. And yeah, this is basically how like Street Fighter 6 does it with like Master Mode and stuff. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead. I'm going to change my things up here. So with Lucy, by the way, maybe as well just look at her colors and stuff. Her colors are not that good, which I feel like is probably just a mandate from like CD Projekt or Trigger or whoever was involved with her. This kind of looks like David's coat, which is kind of nice, I guess. But you're not changing her skin or hair color or anything, unlike a lot of the other skins, which is a bit lame, I think, but I get it. These do change her monowire colors a little bit, which is nice. I'm going to go with, 13, I think. Oh, and then we're going to want to change her, all this. So we got some extra music from Cyberpunk. So we got Run to the Edge, Cyber Wildlife Park, Chippin' In, Never Fade Away, and then I Really Want to Stay at Your House, which is like the iconic one. This is only going to be in the game for like 2 years, apparently. Sometime in 2027, they will take it out because of licensing. It also could probably trigger content ID, so I'm not going to pick this. I have no clue if my opponents will, so it might be off or not. I don't know what to even pick. I will pick the other Edge Runners song, though, I guess Run to the Edge. And I don't know what stage we should go with. What's like the most cyberpunky stage? Like, not really any of them, honestly. I don't think... We may as well use one of the newer ones, just because. So we'll do In the Name of Peace, I think. And we'll give this a shot. Alright, so we're going to go for the same platform, I guess same region. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna leave everything at all. We could try and set to 3 bars or more. This will also, I think, display, it'll display if they're on Wi-Fi or not and stuff too, which is nice. We'll go for everybody. So let's start the search and see what happens. Okay, we're both going for our placement matches, so that's nice. They've used Eno a lot though, so this will probably not go super well. But who knows? Eno got some changes in the balance patch as well, I think. I think she got a slight nerf. I don't remember. I guess she's also doing pretty well nowadays, tier list wise. Also, we're probably never gonna see the intro. Yeah, they're just gonna skip it out, right? Lucy's got an interesting intro, so we'll see how that goes. Ah, there's more rollback frames than I was hoping for. Oh god. That goes under. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot you with my gun. That hits like way higher than I would have expected. Okay, I'm getting hit by stuff that I know I shouldn't as against Eno. And yeah, she's just gonna do that. Yeah, I should have held that, but I wasn't expecting her to actually get hit by that. There we go. So yeah, I need to be careful with what I throw out while they're blocking. I don't quite know what I should be doing yet with her. Okay, I should not just be using the gun at all, I don't think. Oh, man, that got me. Okay, we got a little initial hit. I thought for sure they would try to use their burst. I guess not. I know that's a low. I don't know why. Ow. Okay, we almost got her. There we go. I got a DP. I used it defensively. Okay, let's bring this back. Nope, I can't combo off of that. I don't know if that's the one I can actually counter or not. Nope. And see how far that sends them away? So you gotta be careful. Yeah, that's right. Gun. There we go, we got her. Oh, and we actually get the thing, too. I have to force you to watch this whole thing, Eno. Sorry. That's extra BM, I guess. I should do quick hacking more. I kind of forgot. Well, that was fun. Okay. I'll rematch. Let's see what they want to do here. Ooh, just going right in. Okay, I gotta be... Let's try and get some, Let's try and get some quick hacks going whenever I get the meter for it, which, speaking of... No, she got me with her wire, but now I have wire. Let's try these things. Okay. And now you can't see me. Oh no. I'm gonna keep shooting you. I'm gonna DP you again, sorry. It seems to have a pretty good range, all things told. That was a little too soon. Oh, I could have probably held that down. I would have actually confirmed it. Ooh. My defense is definitely not the best. Gotcha. I got him with the cross-up, though. They weren't expecting it. No one ever expects the cross-up. What if I did it again? I think I'll hit her with this. I missed. Okay. Again with the cross-up. Oh, God. Okay, we got her. That was a little messy at the end there, but we got it. Okay. So do we keep going with this one or not? Oh yeah, we keep going. Okay. So I'll see you with the next opponent, I guess. Okay, this person had a bad connection. Also, they are a gold player, which is probably a lot higher than I'm going to place. So this will probably not go very well. They're playing Asuka, who I also have barely fought. Asuka, oddly enough, is the final boss of Lucy's arcade route. And they have you fight like a supercharged version, which is interesting. This should not go nearly as bad as that will, but it still is not going to go amazingly. But we will probably end up using the gun more, because it does actually go through... Oh yeah, that's a big change for him. His ice thing now actually freezes instead of being a DP, which was always kind of a weird thing, honestly. Why am I doing that when I know it can get punished? And that's too far away. No. I don't know why I keep going for the cross-up. Okay, I don't quite know what to do with air routes for her yet, but hey, we got it. That's a whip. Ooh, yeah, that will... Big Red will always hit me, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, what do you think of that, Asuka? What do you think of your cubes? No. No. I probably shouldn't have bursted that. Ooh, that's interesting. He got me mid-air dash. Okay, I'm gonna die. Yeah, Big Red. Yeah, Asuka's overwhelming offense. I just have to be a little more careful with him, I think. Oh, wow, that just hits, huh? Yeah, I can just keep doing that. I'm sorry, Asuka, but you must pay for your sins. Go for it. You have to stand to do your cubes. Weren't expecting that, were you? Oh, that was weird. I'm gonna die. There we go. Well, that was a fun one. I wonder if they're gonna want to fight back after that. Yeah, they do. Okay, wizard man. Okay, so that one I can't just gun through. Yeah, I can't just go through neutral there. That puts you in a lot of hit stun. Yeah, so he's kind of got me here, I think. Oh yeah, that's a new change. The YRC pushes you back, which is good because he was getting a little pressed by me. Okay, I need to be scanning what he has at the start because I definitely did not know what to. Ooh, okay, that's a lot of damage. I feel like he is a bit of a what am I doing? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna keep shooting you. Ooh, okay, good throw. Get out of here, Big Red. Oh, I don't know why that wasn't a red Roman cancel, but okay. Yeah, I'm very. There we go. See, I feel this is a bad matchup for him because my wires just can cleanly go through all of his things. Okay, well, I blocked the Big Red there, but sadly, I was not ready for literally anything else. I don't know how I managed to avoid that. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that actually was a decent bit of damage. I'm gonna shoot him. Pew pew pew. He's gonna take a lot of damage. That's fine. Because I can just quick hack you if I really need to. There we go. There we go. I had everything stacked in my favor there. Sorry, Asuka. Okay, on to the next one, I suppose. Okay, oh, we got Johnny. Ooh, this Johnny, he's played a bit. Johnny got kind of massacred by this patch, from what I understand, so we'll see how this goes. I should also mention you don't know who your opponent's playing until this match is confirmed, which is, I think, a good change, because a lot of people just duck matches because they don't want to fight their, their bad matchups, I guess. Oh wow, he's using the beard too. That's interesting. He's gonna do that. Let's get him out of here. There we go. Ooh. All right, you caught me. Yeah, you didn't expect that. I was trying to YRC, but for some reason that didn't quite go. Okay. Mistfinder is still going to get me from half screen, though, so I gotta be more aware of that. Okay, we got that. I should be bringing them back in to do, like, my DP or something. It's like a combo ender, I guess. Yeah, he was a little too... Okay. Ooh, good 6P. And he's going to give me the throw. Okay, well that is a thing to look out for. I have not fought enough Johnnies, so here we go. That's my first humble. Let's see what we can do here. Bring it back. got a gun. I swear I tried a 6P there. Okay, he's just throwing me a lot because he knows I won't. I don't know why I bothered to do that there. That was just dumb. Yeah, I don't know why I bothered to burst that late in the round like that. Let's see what we can do here. I'm not sure why that hit me. Okay, at least he got me there. Ooh. You know, people like act like he was completely massacred. I think he still seems like a really good character. He just doesn't get to be the absolute demon that he was. Okay, I tried to do super there and it just didn't come out. Oh well. Yeah, you can't win them all. That's fine. You know, I won the first 4, so that makes me feel good about myself. Okay, we got a Potemkin. A gold Potemkin. Potemkin also got nerfed by this patch, but he's also widely seen as still very good because he was like probably disputed top 3 in the game as per last patch. So we'll see how this goes. Oh hey, okay, we're not gonna get the intro. It's a very long intro to be fair. Yeah, I don't want you anywhere near me. Okay. Yeah, I want you away. And he got the Buster, because that has extra range now, because he needed that. Okay, fair enough. I'll just keep shooting you, if I have to. Oh, okay, that just seems ridiculous. No. You need to go away. Yeah. I figured that was gonna happen at some point. Like, I was losing to Potemkin even before he got buffed and was really good, so that's just a me thing. Let's see if we can bring this back a little bit. I'm gonna have to be very careful, because he is just gonna be... Oh, yeah, that's right, he gets to have armor now. I really don't think that needed armor. But what a... And now he's just being mean. No. And he has so much... He has so much health. You have to really work hard to actually avoid getting hit by him. Okay. And yeah, he'll just do that. Because he needed that, you know? He needs to have everything. Okay. Like really? Just end it. Yeah, this... I feel... Because I feel like I never got hit by Potemkin Buster that much before that change. Oh well. Okay, we got Soul, and we're both on our last few placement matches, so that's fitting. You know, I'm surprised I ain't run any other Lucy's so far, but I guess there's just a good chunk of people that want to see what their ranking's going to be with their character. So I at least have an idea of what Soul does. I know he's a bully, though, so we'll see how this goes. I doubt they're going to watch the whole intro, because it takes forever. But it's a cool intro. Yeah, they're gonna skip. Understandable. Okay, he knows to do that. There we go, he wasn't expecting that. Oh god, he got me with Far Slash. No thank you. No. Super punish. Yeah, I feel like I don't know what to do after her cross-up. Really? I tried a DP there, I really did. I really did. Okay. You know, I know they say they keep reducing damage, but I don't feel like that's the case. Man, is that really how this is gonna go? I can fight back. I can do this. We can fight back. Man, that has so much range. I don't know why I did that. Really? I'm trying to DP on a wake up. I really am. I don't understand. I'm just not fast enough. Okay. Why did I do that? That's not a thing that you do with Lucy or anybody. I'm just, okay. Well, that was a Guilty Gear match, I guess. It was over ridiculously quickly. Well, I guess that's fitting that Soul knocks me down. Let's see what I get for her. Okay, so we're a bronze 3, which I think that's probably fair. I haven't played this game in a while. It's a new character, and I don't think she's going to be my character personally. So, that's fair enough, I suppose. Almost silver. It still strikes me as crazy that I was able to get a platinum with Marisa in Street Fighter 6 my first time going ranked. That feels like a fluke. This feels more kind of up there, you know. But I assume it's you go from 1 to 3. I would have to assume. So I think that's not so bad to start with. I think Lucy's okay. I don't know. I don't really like how some of her moves flow. Like, it really messes me up that the move that has her dash forward is core circle back, and then her gun isn't really that great, except in certain things. I mean, like that Asuka match, I think it got some use and stuff, but like, I don't know. She does, and she seems like a bit of a lower damage character, a little more technical. I didn't really do a lot of hacking either, which I probably should be doing, but yeah, no. In general, though, I am someone with weak neutral in most games, so I don't know what I'm doing trying to get in and all that. And she seems like a character where you need to have good neutral to do stuff with her, but she seems fun. I'll say this much: the recording for this is like at least half of what a normal recording session would go because yeah, there's so little wait. I had to wait about a minute between some of these matches, which isn't the worst in the world. It could be faster, and that could be, not everyone's playing right now, or my region's, a little off or something. I could maybe like try and change some. Like, I'm sure if I went to just all for the region, I would probably get way more matches quicker. But like, I got good matches. They even like the ones that had the higher ping. It was like really pretty solid. So as far as a trial run goes, the new ranked update seems pretty solid. Lucy's fun. I'll probably play her here and there, just for fun. But I'll have to go and do my ranked placements with stuff like Baiken and stuff. Although, even though I main Baiken and I know her more, something tells me I won't place much higher than this because I'm still so rusty, and that player base never really slacks. So all in all, that was fun. I had fun playing Guilty Gear Strive and going online, so that was cool to see. I guess with that in mind, we'll end it here. I will try to do more Strive online. I might go back to Street Fighter 6 and do some online there as well. Like, at least I thought about with Street Fighter 6, I might try and just get my ranked placement for every character, but I don't own all the DLC, so that would probably take a while. And I'll probably come and go with that anyway because I don't necessarily always want to have PS Plus active. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, Monster Hunter Sunbreak is a thing I will do at some point in the near-ish future, before the end of the year at least. Still figuring out what my hours are going to be at work and stuff, and figuring things out there. But yeah, Sunbreak will be the next major project, quote unquote, that I do, and I will do fighting game stuff and maybe random other things here and there when I can. But this was fun. Strive is still a good game. Strive 2.0 is next year, which will bring more characters and changes and stuff, so I'm excited for that too. I think things are starting to really look up. So, with all that said, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.